Hey, welcome back. I'm Ruben, the crazy soccer dad. I had the opportunity to talk to some of the boys the other day. Excuse me, and they couldn't describe to me where they were. In fact, it was Cameron to be specific. He couldn't tell me where he was. I think he said he scored a goal, and I was like, "Hey, so how'd you play?" And he's like, "I played good." It didn't give me much information. I want to know specifics. Like any parent, when you ask your kid, "Hey, how was school today?" They're like, "Good." It's the same thing. So for us soccer players, we need to be able to communicate. How can we help each other in the future? So we're going to start by breaking down the field. Very simple idea. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the field in three pieces. No, let's see if I can draw this nicely. That's usually my biggest challenge here, right? So here's our field. And what we want to do is break it down so that we know where we're talking about and what is going on. So who and where. We're going to get to when, we're going to get to why eventually. So we're going to have three parts of the field. Now, when we talk, we are always going to talk from the bottom of the field. We got another pen. We got some other colors here. Let's bust those out. All right, we're going to talk working our way from the bottom of the field to the top. See my poor handwriting and drawing. Okay, so we're always going to work from the bottom to the top. Okay, so when you are playing soccer, the defensive third is this bottom third here. I need another pen for us. I don't know if I like that one so much. Let's try green. All right, so the defensive third, we're always going to think with a big S and little r. Now that little r does not stand for Ruben, it stands for risk. The big S is for safety. This midfield third is the toughest one to learn, right? You're going to have equal size S, equal size R. All right. And then, of course, up here, you're going to have huge R, little bitty S. All right. What is all of this talking about? Well, that's the important question, right? So R is our risk. S is safe. Excuse me. All right. When we're playing, we're always talking about thirds of the field. So when I ask any of the boys or Coach PJ or any of the boys are spoken to, they want to know, like, hey, what part of the field are we playing in when you lost it? In the back. Always safe, simple. Usually limited touches, not trying to dribble out of the back usually, right? We don't want to see people dribble in front of the goal. That's just not the way the game plays. And when it happens, everybody's like, oh my gosh, gets nervous, right? Middle field third. This is the toughest one to learn. Learning when to dribble, when to pass, when to take more touches, when to take less touches. It's a challenge. It's situational and it depends on a lot of factors. Like, are you playing against one player that you can beat? Are you playing against four players? Maybe you should pass. It really depends. Up here, the attacking third. Take people on. We want to see a show off. And this is where you'll see the big names in soccer really come alive, right? So you're talking about big famous players. They're known for the attacking third, right? They pull moves, they score goals, creativity comes, and that's where you want to see it happen. Because if you lose the ball there, you usually have your teammates and friends behind you to help you recover should you lose it or your attack not work. So, thirds of the field. Defensive third, midfield third, attacking third. Three parts, should be simple. So next time I ask you, say, hey, how'd you play? And you're like, I scored a goal. And you're like, where did it start? Well, it started in the midfield third. I beat this guy and went down and got in the attacking third and scored. Like, okay, it gives me something to at least understand you. Or you say, oh, so and so knocked it to me from the midfield third in the attacking third, and then I went down and scored. Okay, great. We're getting a little bit. We're going to get more details later. For now, we're just working on the three pieces, the thirds of the field. Which part are you in? And are you being safe or are you taking the appropriate amount of risk? So, always something to work on and learn. Watching soccer for parents, watch the kids watching soccer helps them learn this usually instinctually. So that's why we always recommend that they try to watch some soccer. It helps them to learn patterns. But anyhow, more on that to come. I'll see you on the soccer field. Bye.